Good morning reception and welcome to Tuesday's phonics lesson. So we're going to get started with our revisit section, and our revisit section is oral, segmented and blending. I will segment a word and you will blend it and tell me what it is. Then I will reveal it to see if you are correct. I have my little friend here to help me sound out again. Help me like sounding out, don't you? Yep. Okay, so my first word is do you think they've got it? What do you think it is? It's a horn. My next object is k-ow. K-ow. What is my object? Blend it together. Well done, cow. My next one is sh-o. Sh-o. Practicing our O sound from yesterday. Sh-o. Did you get it? It's a show. Our next one is n-I-t. N-I-t. Night. The next one is p-a-k. P-a-k. Do you think they got it? Are you sure? You're excited about this one? P-a-k. Park. And our final one in this section is k-o-n. K-o-n. Okay. Corn. Hope you got all of them correct. Remember, you can play this game with objects around the house. Okay, let's move on. So our new tricky word from phase 3 is all. Now remember, it's a tricky word for a reason. We can't sound it out. I'm just going to have a little go at sounding this word out and see if it makes sense. Al. I know a name, Al, but we're not working on names. It's a tricky word, and that's why we can't sound it out. Does anyone know this tricky word already? Shout it out at me. Well done, if you got it correct. Don't worry if you didn't, because it is tricky. Now this word is all. Can we all say it together? All. The tricky part of the word is the a-l. The a-l makes the sound ah. Now it does this in many other words like walk, talk, always. They are all spelt with an al, which is making the aw sound. So there are quite a few words that use this spelling. I would like you to put your new word into a sentence. I'm going to give you some examples, as always. I put all of the pots in the sink. I put all of the pots in the sink. My next sentence is, the dog ate all of her food. So I'd like you to pause the video now. If you're in school, you can work on sentences with the word all in, orally, you don't have to write it. Or if you're at home with your sister, brother, auntie, mum, dad, can you give them a few examples of sentences with the word all in? So our practice session is we're going to practice you reading words with the O sounding from yesterday. See how much you've remembered. Think you've remembered it all? Okay. So as soon as I reveal the grapheme, the letters, will you sound it out for me? 1, 2, 3, go. What do you think the picture's going to be? Did you sound it out with your adult? I'm going to do it together now before I reveal the picture. K-ow-n. Can you say it that fast? K-ow-n. The word is clown. Hope you got that. Right, next one. As I reveal the grapheme, the letters, make sure you make the sound. Are you ready to do it together? Have you got it without me? F-r-o. And again together. F-r-o. The word is throw. Hopefully you got that. The next one, I'm not going to do it yet. I'll let you do it all by yourself. Some of them make the O sound and some of them make the ow sound. Can you remember? So let's sound it out together. F-r-o-n, throne, throne. There is a word that sounds like throne, but it's throne. So that's not right. I need to change that O sound to the ow sound. I shouldn't put O there anyway, because it's not the end of the word. Miss Hampson, you didn't remember from yesterday, so let's change the O to the ow and see if that makes more sense. F-r-ow-n, frown. Show me your frown faces. Let's see if we can see a frown. Oh dear, that boy doesn't look happy, does he? Frown. F-r-ow-n. You keep practicing the ow and the O sound. Okay, going to move on to the writing section. So again, we've got an image here of children having lots of fun. What do you think they're having lots of fun doing? They're having lots of fun swimming. Who can remember what our tricky word is today? It's not owl. If you remember, yes, it's all. So we're going to make sure that all is in our sentence. We all went for a swim. That's the sentence that we're going to write to go with this image. Let's count with our fingers. We all went for a swim. How many words do we need in our sentence? 6. What do we need at the end of our sentence? A full stop. Okay, so shall we get on with our writing now? So, I've placed all of my tricky words up here to help me spell any tricky words that I may not know. You have your tricky word mat that we sent home, so you can have it nearby. As I say, only use it if you need it. If you know how to read or write a word, you don't have to sound it out. Okay, our sentence is, we all went for a swim. So, we. Our new word is all. Who can remember how to spell our new tricky word? Well done. It's an A and 2 L's. Or a, Went. Sound it out. W-e-n-t. Went. Far. F-ar. You can have your grapheme mat nearby also, the mat with all your letters. I'm just going to recap because sometimes I make a mistake. We all went for, what's my next word? Hope you're beating me. Have you finished your sentence before I have? Swim. 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 Nice straight lines for our W. You can have an arch back for your We all went for a swim. Full stop at the end. Okay, let's go back to your final piece of work that you can do with your adult at home. So you're going to finalise the sentences all by yourself. Here's the next image. It's got a picture of a sheep and our tricky word all. What do you think this sentence could say? Talk to the adult who's in your house. Talk to the person next to you if you're in the classroom with Mrs. Ward. We all went to see the sheep. It's a very long sentence. Sorry, they all went to see the sheep. They is one of our tricky words up here, so it should be on your tricky word mat. All the other words you should be able to write if you sound out. All will be on your tricky word mat also. Okay, I look forward to all your writing at the end of the day. Bye-bye for now, reception.